There's one number out there that I find gets trashed faster than a TPS report, and that is the lifetime value of a customer. So what I'm talking about here is that as we are starting up new companies and we're diving into business, we're trying to figure out the lifetime value of the customer, but we're just starting out. We don't know how long the customer's been here. Our margins are changing. We're trying to figure out, what is our retention rate so far? We're trying to figure out, what is the customer acquisition cost at this point in time? And all those factors factor into the lifetime value of it. And so we'll pull this out, when we get ready to do a VC pitch, or we're going to investors and saying, oh, great, here's our lifetime value. And then all of a sudden it changes. But this is a very key metric in which we have to, as marketers, take a look at and make sure that we understand. But we have to understand the calculations of the other pieces that go into it. We have to understand what our customer acquisition cost is, and it has to be all in there. We have to understand what is our margins for the company. So, yep, we're going to have to work with finance, understand or our operations, to understand what is in total of our margins for this. And then we have to really understand what is kind of our retention rate for the customer. And all those factors come into play when you're figuring out the lifetime value. I've got a link in the post so you can take a look at kind of how to calculate that. But one of the things you just definitely have to be very diligent on is factoring this in. And it does change. So I recommend you highly getting a formula created, put it in an Excel spreadsheet, put it on a Google Doc, put it somewhere, Tableau file, wherever you put your calculations in, and just continually looking at this over time. The other one key thing is, as marketers, you want to look at this by channel, because the lifetime value of a customer can still change. So if we're going through Facebook ads, or if we're going through our channel partners, they might be different. So you can't calculate all of them the same. You want to make sure by channel to look at how you can dive in, and maybe you can justify that cost for that ad, or you can justify that expense for that event. So hopefully that will help you in the future calculating that LTV.